Khumalo has labeled Jub Jub Mthokozisi Yende a deadbeat in the past, and guess what? Jub Jub has had enough, and he is out here exposing the kind of mother Khumalo is, and he has also shared how he has tried in his every power to make sure that he has a relationship with his son. Taking to social media, he released an official statement and addressed everything that Khumalo said on LTDO's podcast. Now, before we get into this video, hey beautiful, welcome to Latest Global Trends. If you are new here, welcome. Kindly subscribe, click on the post notification, and please do give this video a thumbs up. Jub Jub will not be silenced anymore, as he is now telling his side of the story regarding the son that he shares with Khumaloza, and this is what he said in a very lengthy video. Take a look at this.
Doesn't mean and I'm just thinking. I've been looking at a lot of social media posts and comments and stuff about what the mother of my child has been saying. So, okokuqala, Kelly, nonhlanhla ngifaka ibuku ukuthi because I understand what you're trying to do, ngizama ukuyibhekisisa kahle, ngizama ukuyibuka kahle, ngibona into lezama ukuyenza. But firstly, I'd like to thank you for raising up my boy at a time that I couldn't, when I was locked up. I'd like to thank you for being a great mother, Goye, and I'd like to thank you for being present when I was not there and when I was still trying to get up on my feet. However, I don't like lento lewe yenzayo. Don't do that and lie about me and assassinate my character. Bese ngimangele ukuthi unyaka ngaphela ungathi shoot this, shoot that, shoot this, shoot that. Yabo? Stop it. Angithanda things. Don't do it. I shoot this, stop it. Mhlandla. Yekela lento leyo ukuthi mawubheke uboy uthi ukhumbuza mina. So ubheke uboy with anger. What do you think my son is thinking when he grows up and starts looking at the videos that you've been making, talking about his father like that and blah blah and blah blah? Angifuna ukukhuluma okuningi and whatnot. Kelly, you and I both know what court is like. And it's just it's hard for the bosoms. So I don't want to be putting my boy through that. Going to court, afana no mama no baba going to court. I don't want to do that. You know how many times I've tried to get a hold of you to try and get a boy. Number two, you know how many times your sister Ukumete and your mother have been trying to talk about indaba yokuthi uboy sikehlangane aze ngibe the freedom yokuthi ngibone uboy. Angazi why ulokubambezele uboy umfake ebhodleleni ngathi AI umcontroller nje ngathi Christians usebhodleleni. Ngiyakela ukwenza ingane yami iAI. Stop it, man. Stop it. It's not nice, it's not fair. Let uboy come back. Ungathi I'm a deadbeat dad. Ahamba uyabula ama podcast ngicela ukuthi yabanda. It's hard for the bosoms. Yabo? So I don't want to be putting my boy through that. Going to court. Sinyana la wakho ukhuluma ngami. I understand ukuthi makhuluma ngami obviously izoba uha. Then wonke umuntu ondlingano. Bona laba bantu abakhomenta ukuthi ondlingano bayondliwa bona. Were they ever want that? Bazongena indaba engasiza. Mina ngisifaka endabeni zabantu ngiyafakwa. There's a difference. So don't do that. Don't do that. So many times I've wanted to pay damages. So many times I've wanted to get Moses. So many times I've wanted to do the right things. You've been locking me out. And Kelly, from the time I jail, I would bring a cone. From the time I was locked up, I've been sending gifts to enforce law. Every Christmas, every December, every birthday. You know what Christian's first gift was. I used to send Pablo to come and drop them off. I've got receipts to prove it. Or 2014. So please, don't make me look like a deadbeat father. I'm alive. I'm kicking. I've been wanting Christian. Christian has never thrown at me. I've even gone on podcasts and done all those things. I've made wrong mistakes trying to get people to help me. So yekela nje ukulogo uza kimi kona manje uhluphana nabantu basihlele emzini yabantu uJub useless. That's fine if I'm useless. It's okay. Please bring boy, because we did try to go to court, did we not? You rejected that. Your moodly lawyer, Loikula, you and her ignored us. I do not want to go that way. So stop making me a deadbeat father. It's not right. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you very much for taking care of a Christian. Can I sound back? I'm live and kicking. He's not AI. Maybe, or whatnot. But stop making him AI upoy wam. Let upoy man. Vuda kid apume upoy. Danko kid. Mayes lentore. So you've blocked private calls so that you can see the number. I just true call or something, caller ID can show what it is now, but it's not answering the phone or whatnot. The most painful thing, Kelly, is driving to Christian school and parking outside. And waiting and just looking at your son grow every day, and you just park there and you just watch him. And you can't do anything about it, because then my son will get shouted at, he'll be abused, can't take him for ice cream, can't take him for anything, can't call him freely. It's the most painful thing ever. Because the fact of the matter is that Ningani says the C2, I was Kamelanga when I said the C2 Ngani. Not asking for full custody, I'm just asking to be present in my boy's life. That's all. Try and see what it'll be like to jump in a shower, get true call or something, go see my son, and you don't get to talk to me. You just park there and you just watch him. But it's cool. God is at play. Don't make me look like a deadbeat father. And those soccer boots that he's wearing, just ask him where you got them from. Ask him where you got the soccer boots from, because I love the way he plays. I'll watch him. If it cleans, nice, ne? Ask him where you got those soccer boots from. And please do me a favor, go see my son, and you don't get to talk to me. You just park there and you just... Don't now go and shout at Christian or take the soccer boots and throw them away. Don't do that. Don't do that. And stop every time when you look at Christian or that. Because you got anger issues, kid. You got anger issues. Don't go and shout at Christian anymore. And please, you're gonna stop going around talking about me, man. It's tired. My followers, my fans, my people that support me, they're also tired, you know? So, awufuna ukuthi amafeni amaklafuna azoklafuna. So, don't do that, man. Let's just be with boy, raise him up. I'm Jojo. And let's just co-parent nicely. I think it's time, don't you think? Awukhathali man ukhuluma ngami. Angikhathali umamelale. Okay, sharp.
Now for a quick summary, so Kelly Khumalo was invited to the Altido podcast, and that is when and where she shared that Jub Jub is a deadbeat father. A lot of people were actually siding with her and calling out Jub Jub, and now, as you've seen, Jub Jub has also come out to share his side of the story, and things are really looking very messy, and I definitely know that Kelly Khumalo is also going to be responding to this. Now, a lot was said from both sides, but for now, we are going to take a look at what some of the social media users are saying regarding the situation that is very messy and sadly also involves a child. While some people were advising Jub Jub to please just give it some time until his son turns 18 so that, you know, he can make his own decision, because, of course, now he's still a minor and he really can't make decisions on his own because he's obviously still a child. Now, somebody said he should be patient. That kid is about to decide if he wants him in his life or not. He's almost 18. So if Kelly hasn't spoken badly about him to the kid, he will have no issues with starting a relationship with him. I just think it's too late, but we'll see. Now, of course, in such situations, people are always going to have sides. Some people are going to side with Kelly Khumalo, while others are going to side with Jub Jub. Another one said, Kelly Khumalo urata drama. Basically, Kelly Khumalo loves drama. Look, I don't care for this guy, never have, never will, but I do think Lokeli is toxic when it comes to this. She's not wanting the relationship between the son and his dad. She needs to cleanse her heart. A woman with kids from different fathers, busy complaining about the other father being a deadbeat. She is the problem. One said, Kelly is one of the dramatic baby mama ever produced in Mzansi. I feel so sorry for those guys who impregnated her. Okay, I saw that even a podcaster, Penwell, also shared his opinion on this situation, and other famous people. Really, some people have advised them to sort their problems out of social media, like sit down. But if you listen to the video, Jub Jub did state that he has tried several times talking to Kelly Khumalo, inviting the family, doing it the cultural way, where he was supposed to pay damages for his son Christian, and he also went as far as saying that he used to send gifts for Christian on his birthdays and every Christmas. And guess what Kelly Khumalo allegedly would do? Kelly Khumalo would take the gifts and send it back to Jub Jub. So according to him, it's not like he hasn't been trying. He has been trying his level best, but the mother of his child, who is Kelly Khumalo, is not allowing him to have a relationship with his son. Penwell said, thank you for sharing your story, Jub Jub. There are many men going through similar situations, and the court have failed them, and the mothers and the maternal families have failed them. You also see it in how many women support other toxic women online. To see how rife this thing is, women who are angry must go to therapy, get healing, move on, choose happiness, but must stop holding children hostage from seeing their fathers and paternal families. And the legal system really needs to do much better, cause broken homes can be resolved by magistrates, clerks and cops doing the right thing and putting the child first, not the mom. Qina Budi, which means stay strong, brother. I hope Christian will be freed soon and you guys can catch up on lost time that you'll never ever be able to get back. Sure. Another one said, remember when you also went to a podcast and called her names, saying she uses black magic? You also need to take accountability for your own actions. Remember, hurt people hurt people. Some things need you to sit down as a parent with or without cot for the sake of the child. That woman is hurt from things you did to her long time ago. Have you apologized for that? So, the sake of the child, both need to find common grounds instead of social media. Another comment reads, so wish women can stop this nonsense. It's painful to see your child suffer and you know they are suffering because of that, but you choose to use their pain to brainwash them. Protect them, yes, but let's not make them pay for our sins. The boy deserves a chance to know his dad. I fully believe somewhere, somehow, he wants to be part of his father's life. Now, this is very messy. I mean, if you've watched the video, you could have heard that Jub Jub even said that he tried to go to court so that he can have a relationship with his son. However, Kelly Khumalo and her lawyer are doing everything that they can to stop him from doing that. And his reason for stopping to try to get his son, especially going the court route, is that he doesn't want his child to be in and out of court. I mean, he's so young, guys. I don't even know why people would want to let children go through so much trauma. And also he pointed out that he has to go, some days he has to go and park outside of his son's school so that he can watch his son from afar. And that is actually very it's not so nice. Ladies, we need to do better. Honestly, I'm not picking any side here because I don't know the whole story, even though everybody has tried to share their story, especially from Kelly Khumalo's side and also Jub Jub's side. But I'm on the kid's side. I'm thinking like a kid here. Like, I don't think the child doesn't want the father to be a part of his life, because Jub Jub did also mention that he bought the son soccer boots, and from how he explained it, it's like the son has been hiding where he got those boots from, and which also makes me fear for the child, because now the mother's gonna know where he got those boots from. Maybe he told the mother a different story. That was very wrong on Jub Jub's side. I don't think he should have mentioned that, but I think he was just trying to prove a point to the public that, listen, I've really been trying to be a part of my child's life. And he also mentioned that he spoke to Kelly Khumalo's mother, he spoke to Kelly Khumalo's sister, just so that they can try and help him have a relationship with his son. And like I said, I'm on the child's side, okay? I'm not on, because everyone is sharing their side of the story, and as painful as it is, Jub Jub is now saying that he's got receipts. He said he can prove that he has tried several times to have a relationship with his son. And he's even saying that Kelly Khumalo has got anger issues, and she has said it before that she looks at her child and the child looks exactly like his dad, and it can be frustrating for her sometime. And I think I spoke about that video, and I said that is actually very wrong, because kids are innocent. They didn't even choose to be born, guys. Let's just be real here, okay? And the whole situation that's going on is very sad. But I also liked one of the advice from social media, where somebody said that maybe Jub Jub should just try to be a little patient until the son is 18, where he can now make his own decision. And he also shared of some kind of punishment that Kelly Khumalo does to the child if he has done something wrong. And I know sometimes it's parents would take away something that you like, something that you like if you've done something wrong. It's normal punishment. I really do hope that it's not the hitting and stuff like that. But Jub Jub is now sharing his side of the story, and he is asking Kelly Khumalo to stop it, to stop dragging him, to stop going on podcasts. I mean, they've all went on podcasts and they've said the meanest things about each other. And I think Jub Jub was the first one to go. And if I remember correctly, he was on McG's podcast where he spoke about, Kelly Khumalo and all sorts of not so nice things. So, you know what? I just feel like personally, this is my personal opinion. I feel like if partners or exes are fighting and they have children, children shouldn't be involved in old people's drama. Like, you guys need to find a common ground, like somebody said, so that you can make it work for the child. Like I said, kids do not ask to be born, guys. Really, it's very, very unfair. And I really do hope that they find a common ground and they work things out, because like I keep on saying that, the child doesn't really deserve all this drama. And the fact that Kelly Khumalo even went as far as saying that it's not nice to have a child who looks like their father and then you don't have a great relationship with the father. But do let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this. What do you feel? Share your own opinion in the comment section. I'd really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click on the notification bell so that you do not miss anything from us. You don't necessarily have to say Jub Jub is right or Kelly Khumalo is right, but if you feel that is the case, you can also say that. But I want you to tell me, honestly, is it really fair on the child? Honestly speaking, because from what Jub Jub said, it seems like the child also wants a relationship with their father, but the mother is now the one who is not allowing that relationship, not allowing that bond. This is very painful, and I guess that is why I'm just even talking for such a long time, because I just don't like it when kids are involved in unnecessary drama. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.